Okay, back again. So now that we got the PTO shield on, we want to get the seal that's behind all this. So I'm gonna mark this just because I'm not sure if this just goes in one direction or. So I marked it where it was at. I just took a screwdriver and made some scratches. So now I'm gonna take this off, take these two little cotter pins off, and then hopefully take this off without any fuss. So let's get going. Okay, cotter pins. 1, 2, let's see if we can get these out. So I have this kind of in the neutral position, not either on or off, so I can kind of play around with these. So come on, you can do it. So close. Okay, Mr. Persuasion. Or not. Let's put a little force into this. That didn't really want to come out, did it? And it still doesn't. Let's go a little bit further. Okay, got that off, so now get a little bit better view of that. So now let's see if we can get these going. And okay. Okay, now that's off. And it's still pretty pinched on there, so hopefully by just giving it a little bit of a wedge. Yeah. Broke that right off. Okay, I'm back again. So all I did was take this bolt off and start prying on it a little bit more. And wow, it actually, taking out that bolt just worked out a whole lot more. So now, just pry it out. Ta-da! Oh, it does have a pin, so here's that little pin. Don't want to lose that. So it does just go in one way. That's good to know. So I guess I didn't really need to mark it. But here's that seal that we're going to replace. So we'll clean it all up and clean all this gunk off, and we'll go from there. So I will get back to you once I clean it off so we can at least see what we're looking at. Okay, thanks. Okay, got it all cleaned up so we can kind of see what we're working with. So here's the seal that I want to replace, and Unfortunately, there's not like a plate that you can take off, like from the PTO shaft that we did earlier, that you can take that off and then pound it out. So I am going to do what someone suggested, is basically drill a couple of holes and put screws there and pry it out that way, and hopefully that works, because I don't want to take this whole thing apart. So I will go get a drill bit and some screws and see what we can do. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, I'm back. I won't lie, this was not fun. Doing drilling a little screw in and trying to pull that out did absolutely nothing. All I did was make a hole in it and kind of pull out a little bit of the metal. So then I started using pliers, more pliers, hammer, screwdriver, and just beat this crap up until it finally got loose. Make sure not to hit this when you're, hammering in on this and stuff. So yeah, this was probably a half hour, 40-minute job to get this to come loose, and basically ripped it to shreds. So not a fun thing at all to do. So now I'm just going to clean this up, and I'll try to get a close-up shot on what it looks like inside of there, and then we'll slowly press on the new oil seal, and then go, yay, we'll never ever have to do this one again. That was not fun. Okay, I'll be back in a bit with a hopefully cleaned up shaft, and we can look inside real quick. Okay, we're back. We will see how easy this is to get on now. I oiled the green edge and the inside of that, and the shaft right here, so it doesn't scratch the new rubber. So we'll get that close, and then we will try to make that as flat as possible when we're hammering on it. And I just happen to have a big socket that's hopefully will just work it. So I'm using a rubber mallet at the moment. We'll see if that works. Okay, it's mostly in. Just want it flush. And it's a little bit crooked. Okay. Basically, I'm just feeling for what's high or low on it, so. Okay. Boy, that was not fun at all. So, okay, there we go. Now we will be putting everything back on once I get it all clean, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's start putting this back together. Putting this part back on. And I was trying to pull it off. Remember, it wasn't coming. There's actually a notch on the back of this, so when this bolt was there, it didn't let it move at all. So that's why I was having issues. So once I took the bolt out, it was able to just come on free. So we will make sure you got your little key in there so it doesn't move. And just like that, how I just knocked it out, to show you not to do that. Okay, so let's put it back in. Ta-da! put the bolt in, and that's why it couldn't come out the first time. So let's put all this stuff back together. Got the washer and the nut. And then we start tightening it up. Okay. Not gonna move. Okay. Next, we put on the, I'm gonna call it a damper for, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna call it that. So, yay, that went in. Okay. And the next one, let's see. Just gotta align it. And there we go. Gotta put the cotter pins in, and then we'll be good to go. So, cotter pin, cotter pin. Bend one. This cotter pin in, and we'll be good to go. If the cotter pin wants to go in, and we bend one. Okay, so now it's looking pretty good. So now we just got to fill it up and test it out. So, yeehaw. Okay, that's pretty much it on how to replace both seals. This seal was not fun. The PTO one was, pretty straightforward. So, hopefully I should not have leaks like this anymore. Okay, well, thank you for watching and have a great day.